I mean, that looks way more civilized, but also quite damaged.
Let us not dawdle.
A whole civil war going on. Young man in a planetary guard uniform salutes you. Your Lordship, Private Camille Regius, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the Governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fighting against the rebels. In other words, I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. We can set out for the command center. Am I too suspicious to be like, why did just exactly one person survive? Who's not too hurt to war? The success to failure rate of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks for its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity aid in upgrading their troops to servitor menopause. Awareness succeeded. You know, your uniform looks odd on you, soldier. As if it belongs to someone else. I think there's more to it. I think my suspicion was well founded. Apologies, your lordship. The soldier draws himself up and goes to adjust his gear. It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now, so we often get issued whatever's left. And it isn't always the right size. Your mouth is full of mud, soldier. You're hiding something behind beaming hues of faith and loyalty. What is it? The soldier gulps nervously under the stern gaze of Cassia's ruby eyes. Fear, I guess? In time like these, if you give in to the weakness, you're done for. And I'm not done with life just yet. Idira winces, glances at you, and shakes her head. But so far we can't express our doubt. How did you make it out alive if your entire convoy perished? The Emperor protected me, the soldier replies with confidence. I didn't run, your lordship, if that's what you're thinking. I was by my commander's side until the very end. Shot the last rebel from the gang that attacked us, but alas, the captain succumbed to his wounds and the others had already died. The Emperor rests their souls. Idira winces, glances at you, and shakes her head. Would you say something? Can you tell me about this insurgency? The ungrateful rebel rose in rebellion against the planet's lawful governor and his lordship Caligos Winterscale, our ruler by the will of the Emperor. They are all heretics deserving of a most terrible death. Order will be restored. The guilty will be punished. I mean, it's really hard to gauge, like, do you say that cause you're convicted? Or cause it's very easy to know how to sound convicted? Just throwing around the Emperor's name. Right, enough talking. Let's go to the command center. Yes, your lordship. We have to take this avenue, at least from the starport right to the command center. It's a short walk. We can't wake up across, your lordship.
Keep your eye on the
Show you a safe way around. Okay, but of course I don't trust you. We're first going to level up. Nice. Choose a special ability. Ooh. Finest hour is for our momentum ability. Gains more bonuses. We have 4 options. During the extra turn, the target deals more damage. It doesn't tell me how much. Okay. Until the end of combat, the target gains the effect of Voice of Command. I mean, that's not too bad. More characteristics in general, so you have basically boost someone for until the end of combat. All negative effects are immediately removed. Until the end of the officer's next turn, the target cannot die. Also be nice. Target gains 3 times fellowship bonus, so 18 temporary wounds until the end of combat. Or during the extra turn, any kill made by the target restores 1 AP and 1 MP up to fellowship bonus. The target can redirect the ability with their remaining Ooh, the target can redirect the ability with the remaining AP and MP to another target. So we can basically pass around this additional turn. If I understand it correctly, it's really, really nice. So here we go. I think it's the same for everyone. At least in the beta, I really enjoyed with the warriors to have the extra movement, so you could just go and run everywhere on the battlefield and just mow everyone down. So either it's plus 10 MP and also no opportunity attacks. Can also be plus 4 MP for each kill. Ooh, until the end of combat, and they can also use their movement points after attacking or using abilities. That's also cool. This turn, melee attacks deal an additional warrior strength bonus aft. 2 damage, not too much. One round, the warrior becomes the priority target. I'm going to go with this one, I think. So we don't have to worry about moving first, attacking end of turn, but can always move. Right. Ooh. Operative also gets another skill. That's nice. The target cannot move, and the target's MP are reduced by 3. Dismantling also cripples the enemy, reducing weapon skill and ballistic skill by -30 until the end of combat. That's cool. Also intimidates all enemies. Dodge and armor are reduced. Target also provokes an attack of opportunity whenever it moves. I'm going to go with the crippling. That sounds neat. Not for your target, but for us. Welcome back, Alistair. I'm in the middle of leveling up. Okay, since Pasqal's our tech use and logic guy from now on. And I also, I don't know, I'm quite sure that it's at this point more likely that I will keep Pasqal around than to keep Idira around. I think we're just going to go for more awareness. Cassia is also pretty good in that. Medicaid something, Pasqal knows. You're really bad in all those law checks. Yikes. Law war. Best I can do, 35. Anyway. Right. Fire Mastery. So we can get more MP, and attacks do not spend MP, but just for the turn. At the end of combat, rate of fire is increased by 30%, which is not really that important because so far we're not really using burst attacks. At the end of combat, attacks are 20% harder to dodge. At the end of combat, range attacks also gain more armor penetration. At the end of the turn, each of their area attacks... They're going to go with the harder to dodge and more armor penetration. Cassia. What did I take? Minus our upgrade 4. Just going to go for the same. I think same for Pasqal. So, which one did we take? Upgrade 2. Upgrade 2. Wow, I don't think we need to invest more in techies for the moment. So let's just go for logic. Here we are. I looked up the Romance options in this game, and the 2 Eldar characters are romanceable by everyone, but you get them later. True.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
The male one is a Dark Eldar, so... Let's see if he makes it into our team at all. The Templar's tower collapsed into the pavement and is blocking the way. It will take days to clear the rubble.
I always have a backup plan.
Something large and heavy plowed through down the entire width of the street. You can only guess what could have caused such damage. Yeah, and probably something highly flammable in those pipes. Excuse me, corpse, let me loot your ale. The temple door does not budge. It may be blocked with rubble from the other side. Can I just pull it open instead of push? Oh well. Tech use.
Operation successful.
Ease. 100% chance to succeed. The shuttle must be what crashed into the building and destroyed part of the street.
Keep your wits about you.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
With much destruction.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Okay. There are traces of a recent battle everywhere, including bodies and planetary guard uniforms.
The whispers told me how.
The soldiers' bodies. How fast am I supposed to read? I'm sorry. Not that fast. That can be outrageous. The young man sighs. The remains of my squad. Once we've put down the rebellion, they be given the last honors they deserve as soldiers fallen in a righteous battle. The battle looks highly suspicious. Half of your comrades never even had the chance to draw their weapons, and the directions of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what path the group would take and how large it would be. It's an ambush. Probably people just posing as allies. Like you, my dear friend. The enemy is smart and cunning. Perhaps they were watching us. I must report this to the governor. Yeah, and Edward might be trying to see the nice things even in such a desolate world, but Edward aims his weapon at the privates. Too many parts of your story fail to add up. I'm beginning to wonder if you are a traitor. I swear, your lordship, I may have forgotten a few things mixed up from inexperience. That's why they don't add up. Please, let's walk to the governor's command center. I must carry out my orders. Once we get there, you can have the intelligence run a check on me if you wish. I'm a loyal soldier, and that's the truth. I'm quite sure that would be way too late. Do not believe him, Lord Captain. Pale green is seeping from his every word, and I know this colour of deceit well. I once mistook Felix's words, so humble and full of sweetness, for sincerity. In truth, they were poison. Yeah, and with Idira acting up, with Cassia telling us that we're going to take the chance, and Edward goes and kills the private. In times of war, it's better to execute an innocent than to have a mole in our ranks. Oh. Blast you scum! Aurora will get you all the same. Aurora and the final dawn. Aha! Good call. Bye, heretic. Competence is also punishable by death, so it doesn't really matter. But we're trying to be nicer than that. Okay, now let's read this one again. Soldiers' bodies and the general aftermath of the battle suggest that the attackers knew the squad's numbers, ranks, and movement routes.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, so I guess if we walk here, somewhere on the way, we will run into the ambush. You see someone? Ah, some rebels. Alright.
Color the uncolored, so shall it be.
Fortunately, there's not a sneak option.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grow.
You are authorized.
Don't really know how close we can
Miscalculations are for
go.
commoners. I don't make mistakes.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Going to go for Argenta's greeting. Firestarter rebel. He is not extraordinarily nasty, so here we go. Did I just miss?
Faith without deeds is
Let's
worthless.
reload and repeat.
I'll do
Go.
it.
Or do they have some kind of plot armor?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
They have some kind of plot armor. You can't ambush them. I tried to ambush. You saw
Your
that.
arrogance will be your downfall.
I will take you down.
Not bothered by getting shot at all. Just rebel things. Alright. Would be nice in the battle start, would be like a small mini-map just to see how many enemies we have. Just like 1, 2 here. You probably have like a flamethrower, so I want to take you out quickly. Okay, quite a few enemies actually. Abelard, deal with that scum. Not too many places to actually take cover. Go. Yeah, Idira, I guess. Here you go. So for the west. Okay, 1 damage isn't too bad. We're burning, aren't we? That do. It's fire damage to target every turn. Fire's a real pain in early game. Oh no. But I think the officer's ability, one of those can actually remove fire, if I remember correctly. Okay. If I go here, should be able to attack both of them. We're going to do that. That was stun grenades if you group together.
Doubt
Okay.
is for the weak.
Come on.
Each strike is a prayer.
Pray a little, and then
As
shoot
the
again.
Emperor commands, I act.
Battle sister. Daily routine. Shoot, pray, repeat. Heal curse some heretics. Oh no, another fire starter. I think I will just go for him. How much do I deal? 9 to 11, so I don't really need to inflict any exploits. Oh, you want
Running
exploits?
binary override. My vow is to
Go, so we share those. We also just boost everyone. Then I can't attack. Yeah,
Explorators know one route. Forward.
those two. Close enough to each other.
The undesired function successfully terminated. Suffering is part of the trial.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
You. Voice of command. Oh, that doesn't remove. There's some. I don't know if Edward has that ability, but there is an officer ability which removes like poison and burning and stuff like that. And I mean, at least Pasqal stopped burning.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's go with another shot. Let's just attack this guy.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Glimpse of Fate. The next attack, dodge, the next dodge. Maybe Pasqal, cause he's... Nah, not missing too many wounds, but at least some.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Yeah, I think we will catch those two. Oh, that's just a cover. We catch this guy just with range attacks. I won't be able to reach you, and I don't want to rush in, so...
My place is at the fore. I'm not interested.
High momentum.
We could go for the Daring Breach, but I think they are too far away from me. How many MP do I have? Maximum is 11. No, it's like 6, but increased by 5. Ah. Let's take cover. Come a little closer. Neat. Oh, here's another one. I think if I go there...
I
go
know
here.
what is to come.
Or not. No. They look so close to each other, but they aren't. You're out of reach anyway. You're so close I don't want to bother. I don't think we need to analyze. But let's do it. Of course we can. Yeah, oops. Let's go for the fire starter. Better safe than sorry. Or burning. Hey Edward, do you have the anti-burning? Yes, get back into the fight, that's the one. But Abelard isn't burning anymore. Lame. Let's make Argenta serve. Here we go. Also give Pasqal
I'll
some
see
temporary
to it
points.
personally.
Did it work? Not really, right? Wasn't it 29 before?
It's as good as done.
Wondering if I want to hit someone specifically. Let's
As
go
the
for you.
Emperor commands, I act.
You're too far away. Nice. Right, Argenta. I think it might be nice to get a little bit closer and then just go for the momentum with the other weapon. Then I'm completely exposed. Ah, let's just hope
Guided
for the
by
best.
faith.
If we hit, that shouldn't be a problem. Go, you have the higher rate of fire. And also reach all of you. Nice. Fire.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Here we go.
I'll do it.
Why did that just deal 2 damage? For you.
Hated.
Get him covered. Go.
Is why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak.
Here we have even more shots.
I'll do it.
Ah, I love this ability.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Even though this guy's annoying me. Hey friend, you were so kind to come close to me, so
Running binary significant value.
let me hug you. Got some exploits.
Request
Share them.
approved.
Yeah, we're going reckless.
If I
Argenta.
may,
I just wanted to compliment how much damage she
I'll do it.
deals. Yeah, I guess she has to hit for that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh well. Idira.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
High momentum.
This guy's just way too far away.
A tactically
Here.
sound approach.
Oh.
Reduced to dust!
Now we could go for the daring breach, because I think we have just one enemy left. I mean, I will walk into the trap, but kind of classic for my stream. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay. Come hither, my friend. You're not hitting. I'm not hitting you. You're not hitting me. No one is happy.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Let's just take some more exploits. And then scream. Go.
Farewell.
Nice. Imagine meeting someone who can just scream
Is
people
there
to
money
death.
to be made?
Kinda guessing that we have to go down there, do we? The map is so branching. Just loot
Always
first.
keep your eye on the prize.
I would say we look around here first and then we head downstairs.
I always have a backup plan.
Do you see that?
We can also go down here. But just not to skip anything, I would
Beauty
go down
prevails.
left. Attention! As ordered by the planet's lawful governor, to prevent recurring rebellions, all planetary guards patrols are to be doubled. All conspirators and instigators will be harshly punished.
Rise to the top, or
We
get
seem to
left
have
in the
quite
dust.
the history. The voices behind the door are cackling to the beats of all the commotion. Down? Yes, there's something down below. Alright, Idira. Do I want to go down? If I'm not mistaken, the streets of Rykad Minoris are arranged in tiers. There's certainly something beneath this avenue. Storage facilities, at the very least. This is just the beginning. The world will plunge into darkness, and only Aurora's faithful will find salvation within.
Rush not dawdle.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, if we go down there, we have to go down option.
The premonition runs true.
The shuttle must have been shot out of the sky by a powerful weapon before it crashed into the building and fell onto the once crowded streets.
I always keep my options open.
An ancient anti-aircraft battery of impressive proportions casts a dark shadow on the ground. Kneeling in the shadow is a red-haired woman with gaping black holes where her eyes once were. She's feverishly scrambling for something on the ground around her, dully repeating, "Light! Light! Light!" That is enough whining, lads. We won't be getting any more visitors. We lopped the heads off all of them. And as for that coward, I gave her a taste of my true side. Where she's gonna go? The portly woman gestures toward the redhead. Her eclectic gear has clearly been scavenged from her less lucky friends as well as foes. Okay, so I think next mission is to destroy this thing. We might need to purge a few people once we're done. Oh boy. Right, now who's this? Are we trying to find out a little bit more? Ah, come on. I'm new. I was sent here to take over from you. Which doesn't make sense. What kind of an excuse is that? If you're new, you're not there to take over. Ha, take over? Ha, we don't work shifts here. It's just us and we're in charge. Go get 'em, lads. For Aurora and the Final Dawn.
I'll make an